Happy Monday. I want to share some takeaways from this amazing summit that I attended this past couple days. This weekend started Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah. So the Time to Rise Summit. I normally do like what I learned this week. I learned a lot of things, but I wanted to talk about the takeaways from the summit because the summit was so good. I love whenever he has a summit because the energy he has is contagious, and I absolutely love the feeling. I love what I'm learning. I love growing. I love investing in myself, period. So here's some takeaways from the summit. And it was Time to Rise Summit. All changes happen with a choice. Build a compelling future. Change is automatic. Progress is not. If you can do well in the winter, you can do well all in any season. Okay? And then we have the 3 skills to change your life. Pattern recognition, pattern utilization, pattern creation. Okay? Learn someone else's pattern, get really good, and create your own pattern. Learn somebody else's pattern, get really good, create your own pattern. Low energy puts you in a low state. Our brain is not designed to make us happy. Our brain is designed to help us survive, okay? The path of the least will never make you strong or happy. Self-esteem comes from pushing yourself through hard things you didn't think you could do. That's where self-esteem comes from. I'm not experiencing life. I'm experiencing the life I'm focusing on. I'm not experiencing life. I'm experiencing the life I'm focused on. Whatever you focus on will continue to grow. Change your story, change your life. What state are you in? Your state affects your story. Okay? Your state will affect your story. Life is what you believe. Okay? Life is what you believe. Vulnerability is a power. It connects you to people. Vulnerability is a power. It connects you to people. That's why when people share their story, you feel a connection because vulnerability is a power. And I know a lot of times people say, well, I can't do this, and I don't do this in front of people. And it's like, vulnerability is a power. It connects you to another person. Identity is the most powerful force. The strongest in the human personality is the need to stay consistent with how we define ourselves. Identity is the most powerful force. The strongest in human personality is the need to stay consistent with how we define ourselves. If you define yourself as, I can't do this, I can't do that, then you're not going to do it. You're going to stay because the identity is such a powerful force. If you believe it, that's what you're going to be. If you believe that this is a limitation, it's going to be a limitation forever. If you believe that, if you act on a new belief immediately, you can lock it into place. If you act on a new belief immediately, you can lock it into place. The best marketing is not selling, it's delivering people an experience they never had. That's the best marketing, delivering them an experience they never had. 3 things you need for transformation: momentum, immersion, implementation. Momentum, immersion, and implementation. So every time I'm attending a summit or anybody has a master class, this is what they do. I pay attention to how people run things because I'm in the future I'm going to have my own mastermind and summits and things like that. So they build momentum, right? This is what they do in these events. They build the momentum, they immerse you in it, they have you doing things, and then implementation. They give you homework, right? Okay, so how are you going to change? How are you going to do this? So for example, each time I attend a summit, each time I attend anything, I love when they have note takers because I screenshot and I print them out. I'm literally going to make a binder with all the notes that I've gotten for the past 3 days from the summit. And I'm going to use that to go back to, because you might not use all the information at one time, because it's a lot. When I say it's a lot, it's a lot of information coming at one time. But the work comes in, the change, the transformation comes in when you start implementing the things that he's asking you to do. And so each day, they gave us homework after each day, and you had a chance to win a prize. And they had some amazing prizes. They had a trip to Fiji, and they had he has an event coming up in, I think it's coming up this year. I can't remember what date. The day, I think in March. He said actually it's in March, because I remember, because my practicums is in the same week. I was like, yeah, I can't do that. Nevertheless, I got what I needed from there, and so I got to just take these things that I've learned and just implement it. And I realized that in 2024, I am not going to be a busybody, doing a bunch of stuff that don't make sense. I'm not going to, and I just think that sometimes we get so busy with being busy. We're just busybodies doing, like, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? Is that a part of your goal? The thing that you said you wanted? Because a lot of times we just doing irrelevant things. Like, why are you doing that? Don't even make sense, right? So I'm not gonna be no busybody in 2024. I'm only gonna do things that are in alignment with my goals and things that I'm trying to accomplish this year, each quarter. Okay, I want to break it down. I don't want to try to look at everything at one time, because that's when you get all overwhelmed. I was trying to find the homework portion of it, but I wasn't planning on doing this, so I don't have it together. And shout out to the note takers. I mean, these people just taking the notes are just so amazing to me. The way they take these notes, it's so good. And it's a lot of things you miss when the stuff is live. So I'm glad that people take notes. Yeah. So I don't even see it. I don't want to just sit up here and just y'all watch me just go through these pages. Yeah. I was looking for the homework. So, don't see it. But I know, one of the things we did was talk about a limiting belief. What is a limiting belief that has held you back? A limiting belief the limiting belief is destroying your progress. Identity is the most powerful source. Identity is the strongest force in the human personality. It is the need to stay consistent with how we define ourselves. Saying I procrastinated is different from saying I'm a procrastinator. I'm a procrastinator is an identity. I procrastinated this was just one time. I did this one time, right? Identity is an invisible force. Invisible forces such as beliefs and emotions are the most powerful forces. No long-term behavior changes without a change in beliefs. Beliefs create and beliefs destroy. Limiting beliefs destroy your progress. The metaphors we use affect our belief and emotion. Example, joking about a wife having husband ball and chain. A feeling of certainty belief is a feeling of certainty about what something means. A lot of times we give things, we create these beliefs by what we're saying. Like, my coach used to say, well, I'm dyslexic, so you got to do slow. You got to go slow for me. She stopped saying that. Like, even though that's what she had, she was dyslexic. She didn't keep using that as a crutch. Right? Let me just say this again. Saying I procrastinated is different from saying I'm a procrastinator. Like a lot of people say, I'm not tech savvy, and they don't do anything. I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. I need people to help me. I don't know how to do it yet. Right? I started saying things like that. I don't know how to do it yet. And I learned. Right? That's the only way you're going to get. You got to change what you're saying if you want to change what you're seeing. You got to change what you're saying in order to change what you're seeing. So that's all. That's all I had. I know it might be a little bit all over the place, and that's okay. I'm okay with it. Are you? I just wanted to share these nuggets that I got from this amazing summit, and just say, sometimes you got to go slow to go fast. Don't feel like you got to keep up with everybody doing what everybody else doing, because just stay in your lane. Just stay in your lane, because that. When you start comparing, comparison is the thief of all joy. So don't compare yourself to nobody else. They doing what they doing, they're where they at, and you where you are, and both places are fine. Okay, that's all I got. Yeah, till next time.